Hey everyone, John here, or JN80 on CAF, here for a weekly flip. Thanks Bill for the opportunity. For those not too familiar with my collection, it tends to be more villain based. Kind of growing up, regardless of the video game, cartoon, movies, I always found the best movies or best games I enjoyed always featured a strong antagonist that brought the best out of the heroes. I'd like to start off with just a few frame pieces before I do the flip through the portfolio. This first piece here, right side, has Magneto, commissioned by Jim Lee, done in 2018. Probably one of my favorite pieces, just the background story, more details in the CAF link, but I was able to pick this up personally from Jim over a cup of coffee at a Starbucks. Kind of a one-in-a-lifetime chance of just chatting with one of my favorite modern artists. And on the left is a Mark Silvestri, Joe Weems cover, featuring one of my favorite villains, Mr. Sinister. This is the cover to the X-Men Messiah Complex. Another painted piece is Loki and Kid Loki, or Eiko, Journey into Mystery cover by Stephanie Hans, one of her rare fully traditionally painted pieces. And then the far right is a fully painted piece by Mark Brooks, featuring probably arguably the best rogue collection in comics, Batman. Just kind of love the composition to that piece. I was able to pick that up in person from Mark in 2019, San Diego Comic-Con. And let's start off with the flip. This is the most frequent acquisition, kind of front and center. Two iconic Marvel characters, Namor the Submariner and Doctor Doom. This piece is the title splash to supervillain Team Up in 1975, done by Bill Everett and George Tuska. Very thrilled to have that to the collection. And then this piece is a early Gabriel Dell'Otto piece from 2010, featuring him, Wolverine, in his silver and black X-Force costume. Gabriel worked in his Sex and Violence miniseries with Wolverine extensively in this costume. Then this piece is a painted cover by Mahmoud Asrar, Deaths of Wolverine. Just kind of love the rendition of Sabretooth there. Then this is an early Magneto piece by Jim Chung in his 90s X-Force run. And then I love this Andrea DeVito piece. Just love the massive rendition of Juggernaut, World War Hulk, X-Men. And then this Apocalypse is the cover to Astonishing X-Men, rare pencils and inks by Leno Yu. And this Mr. Sinister splash is the title splash to X-Men Legends. Big thank you to James Siegel for helping me secure this at Heroes Con. Done by Dan Jurgens, his first work on X-Men, and inks by Scott Hanna. And then this is kind of the current main MCU threat, Kang the Conqueror, hovering over Iron Lad and defeated Young Avengers, from Jim Chung's great Young Avengers run, and inks by John Dell. And then this Thanos, just love kind of this portrait rendition by Jim Chung of Thanos. Love all the black and then kind of the background and the starry sky as well. This is a cover, kind of an homage to X-Men 5 between Wolverine and Omega Red, but this is Colossus and Omega Red by Dustin Weaver. Fun villain splash here with Onslaught, Shadow King, and a rendition of other villains by Jim Califor, and inks by Mark McKenna. And two Zemo pieces. This is a Mark Bagley Zemo piece from Thunderbolts. This is a commission, pencils by Philip Tan and inks by Mark Morales, and I got this digitally colored, uploaded on my CAF by Sebastian Chang. Gotta highlight that purple. And then another Philip Tan and Mark Morales piece. This is an Ares splash page by Mike Deodato. Always loved the character design of Ares. And then this is Apocalypse by Brandon Peterson, first appearance in his Ultimate Universe. And this is another Apocalypse. This is a cover for Dark Ages issue 2. The pencils are done by Ryan Stegman, and then inks were done separate board by J.P. Meyer. All Perfect. This is a cyber splash page by Yannick Paquette and Serge Lapointe. A Jay Lee commission, kind of featuring the characters from Executioner's Song. Enjoyed Jay's work in that 90s arc. Then we have Olivier Coipel and Mark Morales featuring Galactus and Silver Surfer facing off with the Asgardians. Speaking of Asgardians, here's Amara the Enchantress by Leinil Yu. And then 2 pages by Scott Koblish and Barry Kipson, Dormammu and Mephisto. Then kind of a fun Spider-Man title page by Gary Brown, revisiting Secret Wars. You have all the antagonists on this side and the superheroes on this side. And then Spidey with his Spidey sense tingling because of this Venom symbiote. Fun Sandman page by Ronan Cliquet and Rob Stull, breaking the panels. Worst villain of all. This was a gift. A gift by a good friend of mine I met through OA Raghav. He commissioned Tyler, who's my favorite Red Hood artist, to actually depict me as the Red Hood with the mask off. Speaking of Tyler, this is a Crime Syndicate cover by Tyler Kirkham featuring Owlman. Fun commission of the Transformers by Livio Ramadelli, featuring 2 of my favorite combiners, Bruticus versus Menasor. Then this is just a print by Tyler Kirkham, but he did a cool remark with Red Hood and Deathstroke facing off. Great Black Manta piece. This is the cover to Aquaman 50. Big thanks to Mikhail. Before I really knew Mikhail, I reached out to him in CAF, and I expressed interest in this cover, and he looked over my gallery and saw it was a rogue themed, so he felt it fit well with my collection and did let it go. This is one of my earliest commissions by Carl Alstetter before I jumped from comics into original art. This is kind of a commission done in 2014, 2015, I believe. 2 pieces done by the combination of Brad Walker and Andrew Hennessy. This is Two-Face, love the duality theme in here. And then Thomas Wayne and the Court of Owls here. This is an unpublished cover, Justice League Doom by Javier Fernandez. Love his work. And this is a Talon splash page done by Eduardo Ponsica. And then inks were done on separate boards. So glad to add both of those pieces. Almost done. Then Deathstroke versus Superman, face off by Tyler Kirkham. Dark Side Commission, EVS. We have Emma Frost by Gerald Perel. Love the rendition of her. Omega Red by Ariel Olivetti. Scarecrow by Nathan Greno. And this is Namor by Ariel Olivetti, used as a business card and the cover. And lastly, Magneto by Adi Granov. Hope everyone enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in.